Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Monday. Good morning. My name is Sasha with Ray of Hope, Reiki, and more. This is our spiritual message, our collective message of the week. We do this every Monday when I have time. We do this every Monday. And I just channel a collective message for whoever comes across this video. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So I was going to talk a little bit about the, what was it? The stuff that I have, that I'm gonna post some videos for August on the spirit animal of the month, the crystal of the month, the number of the month, and the fairy of the month. So I was just gonna go through and read those. Okay, I must have done that down here or up here, I don't know. Let's share this to our VIP group that always used to pop up. It's probably because I haven't been keeping up on it. Because it's summertime. And I swear that kids know that it's getting close to school because yuck. Because it seems like the chaos is just getting to be a lot. And then Connor, of course, has issues with eating, and he has been making me make charcuterie like boards for himself. I don't know if he saw what I was looking at or knew what I was talking about, but like I'm cutting up raw potatoes and putting garlic and cutting up onions. Like this is just now for breakfast, and he's not gonna eat them. He just wants them on a board. Yeah. And then he did have me make him a sandwich that he's seeing on, like, it must be on a Disney thing. It showed like Donald and Mickey, and they're like stacking up a sandwich, and it just has lettuce and cheese and cucumbers and tomatoes, and that's it. And so this is the second day we've had to make that for breakfast. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad I had all of those ingredients. A lot of the times when kids are autistic or like have food therapy needs and stuff, they tend to not be ones that eat fruits and vegetables, but I have to keep fruits and vegetables stocked in my house. Otherwise, like, I'm screwed, because he'll come up and he'll be like, I think he did ask me for something I didn't have. But I had lettuce, I had tomatoes, I had cucumbers, I had cheese. Thank you. I kind of look tired, I feel like, and my eyes felt a little puffy. But we are running nonstop. The schedule is crazy. If I get a call, I might have to drop out of this and take the call, because I'm trying to get them into a new doctor for their wellnesses, because our doctor retired, and I'm pretty sure Cutler needs his kindergarten stuff. It's just everything's so stressful before school. We're gonna go school shopping Wednesday, so I'm gonna be closed Wednesday. Thursday is the Lionsgate portal sound bath. Tuesday I am gonna go live. Last Tuesday we had so much come up. We had to go to the bank, sign a bunch of papers. Then we had to come back home. There was like, somebody was working on the house, and that, like, it just, I was like, I'm not. Troy's parents showed up. Like, I was like, I'm tapped out. I am tapped out. I'm not going live. I'm overstimulated. Plus we went grocery shopping that morning. I was like, I can't do this. Have a great day. Thank you, girl. Thank you. So this is the collective message for August. I think I was going to start with the fairy message. So a lot of people will probably have to rewatch this, because I'm going to be fast, because I've got lots of stuff. Connor has therapy at 11. I need to water plants. I need to set up the table still. I need to go scrub the garage floor. What else do I need to do? I need to send videos of crystals to people. Like I'm just behind. But the crystal of the month, and I will put like cute little videos out and pin them to the top or whatever, like I like to do. But the fairy, the book doesn't show the color, but it's like a fairy and she's balancing stuff. Super cute. So this is the collective message for August from the fairy. It may be time to sit back and review what you have put on your plate. Are you overworking or underworking? Striving for balance between work and play and honor your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. Weed out whatever no longer serves your highest good. Enjoy your life and live it in the now. Strive for the balance in all that you do. Just take a deep breath, release it, and sense the calm enfolding you. This is the piece of balance. The scales are always tipping one way or the other. The trick is to not let the scales tip too far in any direction. Without the constant shifting of perspective, life would be stagnant and offer no growth or lessons. If things feel very out of balance in your life, consider your thought patterns. Where do they lead you? Replace any thoughts that are not for your highest good with thoughts that are positive and productive. Remember to focus on the things that you want in your life, not your perceived troubles. Act as if your good has already manifested. It has manifested on a higher plane and is now working its way to you in your material world. Remember that balance is constantly in a state of pursuit. It must remain in a state of movement. If the movement stops, then it no longer is the balancing act, but a state of suspension and lack of action. So not doing stuff is bad and doing too much is bad. Hurricane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, lots of upgrades. We almost died yesterday. Like, that's kind of weird. Lots of upgrades and like craziness. Yeah. So we were going to Idaho Falls, which is like about an hour away from us, because we were going to go look at something that we want for our family. And so we had to go look at it, right? But we were on the freeway, and so there's so much construction, and they've changed it to where there's only like one lane in certain spots. So you've got people going 65 miles per hour this way and this way right next to each other, and we're all squished, and there's construction all around, and it's horrible. So we're going, like, it's the speed limit's 65. We're probably going about 60, and the people in front of us start braking, and there's nowhere to go. Like, so the traffic is on the other side going the opposite way, going 65 miles an hour, if they're following the speed limit, right? So we're going 60 this way. I don't know what that is. And so everyone in front of us starts braking. Well, you think we're going 60, so everyone's braking. We're not going to come to a complete stop, are we? Hello. Stop doing that. I don't have my notifications off. But everyone starts braking, and we are coming to a complete stop, like at 60 miles an hour. So everybody in front of us is kind of like, they're kind of like stopping and then going like kind of crooked, like, I don't know, zigzaggy. And the guy behind us is this big heavy duty truck. Like, he's got a cool looking grill on it. It looked like a cool truck, but he's hauling a trailer with a car in the back of the trailer. And he did not start braking at all. And so I just start crying because I see him gonna hit the back of our car. Our kids are back there, and I'm crying. There's nowhere for us to go, and he's just gonna slam into the middle. He just, at the last minute, veers off and goes into the median and just barrels into the grass, and is like, shoots right past us. I'm crying. Cutler screams from the, or Cutler's sleeping. He slept through the whole thing. Cutler has nothing. He doesn't know anything. And Connor screams from the back, Heavenly Father. And I was like, and I'm crying, and Troy's just sitting there. Oh my gosh, it was so scary. And then traffic started going again, and I was like, let the guy back in because he didn't kill us, and I'm thankful that he didn't kill us. So we let him come back up, and then we probably went like 45, 50 the rest of the way. I was like, I don't care that the people behind us like are thinking that we're going slow and that we're holding them up. We're keeping us safe and we're keeping them safe, because if they break like that again, I don't want to die. People are horrible. Yeah. What's funny is, it's not funny, but Troy was asking me on the way up, he was asking me, can you figure out if this is a good decision for us or not? Because we're trying to make a big purchase, and we were going up to look at it. And so I sat there and I was trying to meditate on the way, and I just started giggling, and he's like, why are you giggling? And I'm like, good morning. I go, well, so I'm way into Viking history. I'm like 60 or 55% Danish when I did my ancestry stuff. And so I'm just always drawn to Viking stuff, Norse stuff. And one of the things that I really love is Jormungandr, which is the sea serpent or the snake or whatever. And I was giggling because when I was meditating, trying to see if we should make that purchase, I was seeing Jormungandr. I was seeing the big snake. I was like, oh, I guess I see a snake. And he's like, that does not help me at all. And I'm like, well, that's how like my visions and my meditations and when I'm channeling, that's how it works. Like, I don't get to choose what I see. That's just what I see. And then I was like trying to talk to Jormungandr, and I was like, well, is it a good decision then? Because I don't know why that guide's coming through. And all I saw was him wrapping, like the sea serpent wrapping his body over the vehicle, and the thing that we were going to look at was a vehicle. So I thought it was that vehicle that we were going to look at, and I was like, I don't know, he looks like he's gonna crush the vehicle. I don't have any clue. And I totally forgot about that until later when I was talking to the girls about how we almost died. And I think that Jormungandr was like saying, I'm gonna protect and wrap you guys up and protect the vehicle. And I cried more. So, like, spiritual side of things, I definitely feel like we were protected. And I kept seeing the number 9, which I had already channeled that to be the number of the August. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy things, you guys. Crazy things happen. I'm glad that we were protected. Yeah, Troy, like if I had been driving, I probably would have, I don't know what I would have done. Gone on to the opposite direction of traffic and got head on, or like stopped and braked. I might have hit the person in front of us. Maybe I would have went too far into the median, and then when he went into the median, like I would have gotten swiped that way. I'm glad that he was driving. So the fairy, anyways, guys, the fairy message, the chant or prayer that they put at the end of each one, I love this deck. It says, Divine Spirit, please bring balance into my life on all levels of my being. Help me to know what is for me and to know what is not for my highest good. Help me to know the difference. My life is in order, so be it. So like praying for balance. Praying for balance. I don't know. It's always hard when certain things in spirituality call you to pray for stuff, because then I worry, well, what is going to go out of balance to test me on balancing? Because when I did the releasal for communication and my divine masculine, stuff hit the fan. And then my marriage, like we needed to learn how to communicate, and it was a lot. It was a lot. So you're telling me to pray for balance. So I'm kind of nervous for balance. But that's okay. That's our spiritual message from the fairy. And then the chameleon, I actually wrote most of the chameleon down, but that is our spirit animal for the month of August. Here it is. So the card itself says camouflage, adaptability, and clairvoyance. It says camouflage itself. Chameleons camouflage itself while blending into the backdrop of an environment in about 20 seconds. We're jealous. Sometimes wisdom dictates lying low and doing so quickly. Perhaps we are unsure or feeling danger lurking. Chameleon teaches the art of disguise for just such occasions. Watch and wait. Could be chameleon's mantra. Life's highway was more than just green lights. This creature doesn't just change color for safety. Chameleons transforms its pigmentation depending on how it feels too, sending perfectly clear visual cues, particularly for attracting a mate. If you want to know of the chameleon spirits, figuratively blue, you have to look this makes chameleons a good teacher for expressing ourselves physically through body language, like facial expressions and stance. The chameleon's ability to change color also symbolically expresses how our inner reality as within influences our outer world. Many cultures have great respect for chameleons, seeing it as a staunch individualist with no need for flash and fanfare. Chameleon knows exactly when to come forward using natural instinct. There is no need to rush. Perfect timing is an art, and chameleon medicine teaches us how to bide our time for the best results. This means remaining flexible and adaptable from moment to moment until a perfect opportunity arises. I feel like that goes really well with the fairy message because it's talking about balance, and then the chameleon is like balance and being flexible and like waiting, watching for the right opportunity. Because of chameleons' often hidden and elusive nature, this animal teacher sometimes represents sensitivity and psychic awareness. How do we learn to see what's obscured right under our noses? Keep ourselves tuned in mentally and spiritually to our environment, allowing us precious time for making adjustments. I keep seeing myself like Spirit is telling myself I need to get outside this month and just like for 30 minutes while the kids are in bed. When I first put them to bed, I kind of sit for 30 minutes and just play on my phone to wait to listen to if they're crying, if they need me back in there. Sometimes when I put Connor to bed, he gets a bloody nose, or sometimes Cutler is like, I forgot something upstairs or whatever. So I kind of sit for 30 minutes and just wait for everything to settle. Instead of doing that, like Spirit was like, you need to go outside, you need to sit in the grass, and you need to like physically meditate and like really ground yourself this month. So the chameleon is telling us that we need to get in tune with our spiritual and mental healing. Chameleons have other natural skills, including an impressive climbing ability. When they cannot simply sit still, why not move out of the way? Anasi tribes tell us chameleons are humble. Chameleons step aside, teaching us rewards will come if you're clever and patient. And then on the side it says chameleon animal appears when it's time to make bold moves. Chameleon as a totem animal is for those who can change on a dime. And for a power animal, invoke chameleon as the power animal when you need to blend in. For us, the school is starting, some of them are starting like the 18th or something, and then some of them are starting the 22nd. I think my boys start the 22nd and 23rd. So it's gonna get crazy. This month is gonna get crazy. So I can see why balance and flexibility, adaptability is like the key theme so far. I also told you guys I was seeing the number 9, and it was like crazy. That's nonstop what I was seeing, and I didn't get to look it up on the website that Danielle sent me, but the stuff that I did look at, the number 9, like was very repetitive when I was channeling this message. So I think that that's the number to look out for this month. But number 9 is like, it's the completion, but like the completion and moving on, like another phase. So completing a phase and moving on. So completion, fulfillment of a cycle, wisdom, spiritual growth. It can be a call to embrace your spirituality, seek inner wisdom, and embark on a journey of personal growth. So I feel like that also goes really well with the adaptability and like the chameleon talking about getting back into your spiritual habits. And then number 9 is saying this is a call for you to embrace your spirituality again. So if you've been lacking, start doing it again. Hey girl, hey. Excited to see you on Saturday. Hey girl, hey. Okay. And then the chameleon, so what I've been working on the side is connecting each spirit animal I work with a crystal, like meditating, trying to figure out which crystal they belong to. And the chameleon spirit animal, he has the crystal Kyocera. So it already seems like this month is going to be a balancing act, right? And we're going to have to be flexible, adaptable, and being able to camouflage coming in and out. We do not have time this month. We do not have time this month to be a people pleaser. Kyocera is the crystal that's connected to Kyocera. Sorry, I'm supposed to say Kyocera. Kyocera is the crystal, and we don't have time to be giving away our energy for free and not getting it back. So if you got people that are sucking your energy dry, you got to not do that this month. You gotta be like, take a break and come back next month, okay? Kyocera is also a good crystal for hello. I am just finishing up with the collective message for the month. And we will go live. I also sell crystals. We'll go live tomorrow at 4 Mountain Standard Time to sell crystals. We do events locally. Welcome in. Kyocera is also going to help you this month in activating your personal growth. So it's kind of like a battery, and it helps recharge and activate your strength. It also is good in balancing your lower chakras. So I think that this really has a lot to do with getting out and grounding. Like, we have to be grounding. I don't know why, but we need to listen to that. Like, I'm included on that. Don't do it this month. Don't feel guilty for it either. It increases our spiritual growth and creativity. What is the chameleon asking us to do? It's asking us to get back into our spiritual growth. The number 9 is calling us in for our spiritual growth. The fairy is asking us to balance our work life, our mental life, our spiritual life. Like, all of this makes sense. Yay! Okay, Sarah. You're the reason why I'm like, I've got to say that the right way. I'm sorry, girl. It helps in connecting us to the Akashic records. So those of us that are more spiritual know what the Akashic records are. It's like our past, present, future life. It's like everything, connecting to everything. So if you're wanting to connect more that way, this crystal is good for that. It helps you in releasing your people-pleasing ways and helps you to say no. It helps you to say no. So if you're needing that, I am going to put a bunch of Kyocera on the crystal table for tomorrow, so you can pick up one of those. It helps you in being more confident in your actions instead of dwelling on the should, coulda, woulda. So it helps you not only not be the people pleaser, but it helps you not dwell on the fact that you didn't say yes. It helps you in choosing the right path, and it helps in healing all the chakras and helping with all your physical medians. So it's really good at clearing out all of the vibrations. It's not just one vibration. What will be, will be. So those are the spiritual, that is the spiritual message for August. We have the fairy that's talking about balance. We have the chameleon that's talking about flexibility and getting back into your spirituality. We have the number 9. You should be seeing that a ton this month. That's telling you, we're calling you back to your spiritual journey. Seek inner wisdom and get back to your spiritual growth. And we have the Sarah. And that one is like trying to get you not to people please this month and to not dwell on things. So I love that for our month. And then I was gonna pull some cards for some people just for the month. Just a little bit of spiritual guidance, just like a breadcrumb. Oh, geese. Love it. So geese are all about movement. A lot of the times it's my spiritual side for moving, like physically moving. We just did that, so we are not doing that. If anybody else is moving that or thinking about moving, that's your spiritual side. Okay, so who would like a card for guidance for the month of August? I heard that too. It bloats them up, which made me feel bad. That made me feel bad. Jen. Okay. So it brings up the soulmate card, and then it says the inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. So I feel like this is calling you to release anything else left over or stuck from the relationship, and asking you to pray and thank the angels for that split. I see Cutler coming. I better write down names. Pam. Why do you have to be so weird, Cassidy? Can you just say hi normally?
Hi, normally.
Hey, no, this way. This is the one. They can't see you.
Normally.
Okay, go sit back inside or sit on the corner. I'm pulling cards. I'm almost done. And then I'm gonna come in and we're gonna go water your tomatoes and stuff. They say good morning, Cutler. Get down though, bud. I'm almost done. You gotta go sit down over there. Okay, and be good. Okay, Pam. Spiritual guidance for August. So it is calling you to, to get into your divine feminine this month, which is all about self-care, nurturing, love. And it says to clear your vibes. And you're probably going to see a lot of feathers this month. You got to be quiet, Cutler, or I'm going to have to send you inside. That would be sad. And then I think Christy was next. Yep, Christy. This, you have to realize that life is fair and life comes in balancing for this month. So whatever happens this month, realize that your ups can come back down and your downs are gonna come back up. And the angel card says, take time to breathe. I breathe with ease knowing that you are here. Like just taking time to take a break, take a vacation. You are welcome. Miss Cassidy. That's funny. You also got a breathe card. Breathe and meditate. And then your angel card says to meditate too. So you really need to get back into your spirituality. Thank you, and angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. And a lot of pink colors. So
You do the red one, and I'm the
you're gonna
blue
flip
one.
the next card. It's for Laura. Good job. Thank you for helping. it feels like this month is going to be super refreshing for you, like a new start, a new life. Like the card is her like stretching, so like coming back out of your shell. And then the angel card says new beginnings. So thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. So any changes that happen this month, be happy and thankful for them, because they're going to lead you to positive results later. Change is kind of hard.
Change is kind of hard.
Did I get everybody? Pam, Christine, Laura, Cassie. I think I did get everybody. So I know that Crystal's gonna rewatch, so we're gonna pull the next one for Crystal. Crystal says this month she needs to co-create and work with people and connect with music is what her angel card is.
We saw this one before. We saw this one before.
The co-create card has an owl too, so what are we creating?
This one.
Thank you.
Hey, don't
No,
try
put that
to
back.
do it.
And then if we do one for Crystal, then Morgan's gonna want one. Can you pull Morgan's blue card? Your bestie.
Not that.
Yes, look. So for Morgan, it talks about community, which he's getting back into school. Your buddy Morgan, he's getting back into school. So making new friends, having fun is going to cause a lot of spiritual abundance for him and spiritual growth. That's probably for all the kids. All the kids.
Hold up.
I'm not a fan of change, girl, either. Change makes me so mad. But change is so needed. We need to change our frame of mind when changes
I feel
come.
like I don't want one.
You think you want one? Okay, you next.
Oh, not a girl.
No, it's okay if it's a girl.
I got two girls.
That's okay. You got a little kitty too.
I don't like
It says
girls.
trust your vibes. Trust your vibes, Cutler. Follow your intuition. You know the picture where it had the third eye? And you were like, that's creepy. You gotta follow your intuition
Follow your intuition.
when making new friends and being at school. You get to start school. I'm so excited. Thank you.
I'm going. That's for you.
Mine I already pulled, and mine was life is not a race. I need to go slower and to honor my beauty. Okay, we're all done. Put those back.
But I wanna
Thank you
cry.
guys. I'm finished. So that is our collective message for August. If you came in halfway through or whatnot, you can always replay this and watch the whole thing. And I will make like short clips of the angel message, of the fairy message, of the chameleon message, and of the crystal message. And then we'll see you guys for the rest of the week. So Tuesday we have our live at 4 Mountain Standard Time. Put 4. You got to look on this one. This is the one that 4 Mountain Standard Time. Wednesday we're going to be closed. We're going school shopping. Thursday I think we're fine. Thursday we have Lionsgate Portal Sound Bath in our yard. Friday we have nothing. Is Saturday the craft? Or is that next week?
Look at my eyes.
No, Saturday's not the craft. Saturday we have a barbecue with friends. That's right.
Look at my eyes.
I see your eyes. Can you tell everybody bye-bye and have
Bye-bye.
a very blessed day.
Have a very blessed day.
Very blessed day. Yay!